Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot. It's Thursday, September the 1st. It's about 7:08 Central Standard Time. For the next 5-6 minutes, I'm going to give you targets to the upside, targets to the downside, areas, possible areas of consolidation, and then we'll take a look at market profile. Take a look at that big picture. So get started. Let's see what happened last night overnight. Step into this chart. Looks like we had overnight open right here at the 69 area, right here. A little bit of drop down right here at the 68.25. At that point, market went right up through our zone. Hit our third target for the day from yesterday as a first one into the zone at 2177 high, right there, 2177.25 high, and then just gradually worked its way back into this zone right here at 2172, where it's held this morning, starting around 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. Now it's worked its way right into this 24-hour VWAP, where it's just consolidating sideways between the 24-hour VWAP and the developing POC right in here and the top of this zone. So what do we do for today? We're below the 24-hour VWAP, so let's take a look to the downside. After it pulls back into here, back into this zone again, what we're looking for it to do possibly is break all the way down to the open and always the overnight low if it looks like it wants to go to the downside. So what will that look like? This candle or the next couple candles are going to break down, come down and close below this zone right here. We're at the 2170 area. Come back up and retest this 24-hour VWAP again, and then shoot right back down here into this area between 69 and 68.25 in this area. At this point, is a good place for it to hold on good support, bounce right back up to this 24-hour VWAP, come back and test this zone one more time, and then try to climb above the 24 and come right up to this overnight high of the 2177.25. So let's go back to the downside here. If it gets to this downside and it fails, it comes back up and retests this zone at 2050. Um, Look for it to come right back down and come into this zone right here at about the 2164 area in the center of it right there. Let's bring this up. And then you can see this is looking into the value area low for yesterday and its low here, overnight low, and all day yesterday low of the 2159.50. So let's take a look here. As it comes down through this here, if it breaks down and closes below this, look for it to come back up and retest the 2169 area, 2060, this area here. If this retest fails, all right, look for it to come all the way down into the zone and then come back up and look for it to possibly come all the way back up into here as the buyers really try to step in and hold this 67, 68 area right in this area. It's been great support resistance on both sides going up and down, so we need to really respect this area. So I expect a lot of consolidation again right back in this area between the 68 and 70. So be extremely cautious in this area. If it fails down here again a second time and closes below this zone, look for it again to come back up and retest, probably all the way up into the 65, 68 area, and then come right back down into this next zone in the 57 area. So that's kind of a long-term lookout for today. Let's look at if it comes all the way down to the 52 area, and then it can all the way come down to the 46. Don't expect that to happen today unless there's some really bad news or a geopolitical situation step in and cause us to do that. What we're really expecting this morning, our bias is for it to pull back into this area and test this area one more time and then come right back up. So be cautious in this whole area. Wait for a close above the 24-hour VWAP for a conservative trader and catch the trade from off of here as it comes through this area to the high side now. It'll come up about the 2176 area. Look for it to come back down and retest this 24-hour VWAP and possibly the top of this zone and then reverse and come right back up to this 2177 area where we get the double top. Again, consolidation up in this area right in here between 77 and 74, so be cautious of it. If it wants to continue to the upside, all the way up here, we want to look for it to come back and test this and then come right back through, test the 2177, I'm sorry, up into this 2178 area, right in this area right here. We want it to close above this 2177 area for continuation to move to the upside. It doesn't. We're going to continue the consolidation and possibly even a downward movement. We need it to close above this area. Now, once it does that, it comes back and retest it. Then look for the next move up to 82. Possible target here to 81 at a market profile number, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. And then come back down and retest it. to the bottom of the zone, probably around the 2180, but it could come all the way back down and try to retest this a second time today. So be cautious with that. As it comes through here at 83, comes back to retest back to the bottom of the zone. And then if buyers really do step in, they're looking to move all the way up to the 86, 87 area, and a little bit of retest here in 86, all the way back down to retest the 83 area. And this needs to hold. If it holds, then look for this to move all the way up into this next zone, possibly up in the 94 area, and then back down to retest this area again. This is not going to be an easy move up today. And then possibly all the way down to the 88, so be cautious in this zone. And if the buyer is really going to step in, we're going to come right back up, challenge this 80, 94 number, and then up in this zone of the 98 level. So be cautious of all this and be cognizant of it and just be careful. That's all I can really say about this more today. So let's look at market profile for today. On a market profile, look at a 4-hour chart. Let's scroll this over just a little bit. You can see we were just consolidated sideways for more than a few days now. Yesterday's move, we look here at the 31st. We came down, and everybody goes, well, why turn around at 60? Well, here's why we did it. We forget about the major move way back here. We'll look at the one-day chart in just a second. This started several days back, where this is the all continuation move from all the way here, the last major move, X to A, on a fib move. So everybody forgets that this is the major move, and this little bit of pullback from right here to here is now back to a double bottom on a 68 retracement. Real strong area for the bounce. Everybody in the room yesterday, took this trade right here real strong with a couple extra contracts as we took this profit all the way up into the 77 area, even into last night. Some just closed here at 3 o'clock and took their profits here. Real nice run up, real nice trade as we expected this bounce at the 58 level right in a 61.8 retracement. So what do we have in store for a long-term look, for swing look, or even intraday? We're right here in the center, right here at the 73 right now. Next move up is this again to retest this 77 to the upside, close above 77, then look for targets at 81, 86, and then this double top area 89 to 91, 92 area in here. Be cautious of this. It needs to break up into about the 94 area, come back and retest this 89, 89 area, the 90 area right here before it continues on up to this 2200. This is real psychological area, so let's be cautious with it, but that would be the first move up into this 2200 area. All right, if we stay down here, if we close again below this 38 and start consolidating back here a little bit, look for moves for this thing to close between the 38 and just be cautious between this 38 retracement and the 50 retracement. All right, possibly wait for a close below the 68 again. If you get another close below the 68, look for this move to 58, come back and test this 50, and then the next time we'll be looking for moves possibly down into this 46 area. Don't expect that to happen today, but you just never know. And that's a good move. If you're swing trading, initiate these trades and just hold them for a few days. And more than likely, one side or the other is going to make the move that direction, and it'll be some really, really nice profits. This is Frank. If you have any questions, contact tradestalkers.com and have a great day.